Thank you so much for joining us today on another episode of Johnson's Garage. Today, I'm going to show you guys the correct way of recovering a factory headliner. I'll go over the do's and don'ts and why they fall down in the first place. So please remember to like, subscribe to our channel. Any comments, I'd like to hear them. Also, any content that you guys want to see, let us know. We'd love to do that for you.
There's something you probably didn't know. The reason why your headliner fell down in the first place, it's not because the foam backing came off the material. It's actually the foam got old and separated itself. Okay, I'm going to go over some of the tools and supplies that I used. Wire brushes to get all the foam off the fiberglass headliner, razor blades, soft bristle brush I basically use as a sweeping tool for the headliner. Spray gun, I just always get an inexpensive bottom fed paint gun. Glue, this is the most important thing. Only use weltwood contact adhesive. I wouldn't use anything else. Any of those, even 3M, it has a great product, but any kind of spray glue is not going to work. It won't handle the heat.
As you can see here, our headliner is pretty yucky. This actually just pretty much falls right off. Let's get the fabric off. This is the messy part too. Let's remove all the fabric. That way we're left with the foam. On this headliner, I got double the work. This has been recovered before. And if you could see, whoever recovered it, they never took the foam off. They left the foam and just glued over it. That's part of one of the reasons. See, if I start taking this original foam off, you can see the fiberglass underneath. I'm just rolling it. I've always found it easier before I just go to town taking off all the foam. I always like to get all the corner and any dips and around edges. That's where I like to start before I start. Another tip for you, if you're going in the back and forth motion, when you get to the edges, you just want to go towards the end. If you don't, it's very easily for the brush to tear up the corners. So make sure you go in a down position on the corners. You don't necessarily have to lay it on a table. A lot of people do that. I prefer to do that. Then you're taking a blower, you're doing foam everywhere. You could also do it standing up and the foam drops straight down. It's easier to sweep up, less mess. Now that we got all the edges, corners, and crevices sanded away, now we don't have to be so gentle and we could just go to town on the rest of it.
Okay, once all your area is cleaned, before you start gluing, you want to lay down the fabric. Make sure that you're getting it edge to edge. Last thing you want to do is start gluing, and then you find out that one of your corners are too short. So this is what you want to do before you start getting out the glue gun and going to town on it. Just making sure everything fits. Here's a helpful hint. Line the center up. Make sure you got plenty of fabric on both sides. Now you're ready to glue. So I always like to get a practice panel, get my gun dialed in. This is a nice coat right here. This is what you want it to look like. Now you take the fabric, fold it in half, and just glue half and half. I'm going to do this first half and play the video all the way through. That way you can kind of see how thick you want the glue. Get any areas and you feel like you put too much glue on, just let it dry. Lay it down gently and make sure you don't have any wrinkles on it before you push on the surface.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love.
Get any little wrinkles like this, all you need to do is stretch the fabric and take those wrinkles right out. All right, let's get ready for the other side. I like to make sure that the fabric goes past the clean fabric. That way you're not gonna glue overspray everywhere.
Don't make love to the game, bruh. Fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up. Play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always
yeah.
flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves.
Here's some examples of some tricky corners. Just go ahead and play this for you. Let you see some corners.
So where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that.
Best way to get glue off, basically just gasoline on a rag, and that's how the professionals do it. All right, time to flip it over and do the back side. That's it. It's ready for installation.
And if you have a center console like I do with the fabric on the center console and you want to change that too, that's real simple. Let's flip this upside down.
And on this, they plastic weld these, so we're going to drill these out. You want to drill it out just enough to break it loose from the two plastics. Just like that. That's it. And let's do that on all of them. After they're all drilled out, you should be able to just separate it. There we go. And then this would just separate. Now we're going to rip off all the fabric on here. Now that the fabric's off, instead of using a wire brush on this plastic, I'm actually just going to use some really light sandpaper. Okay, I removed all the old foam off. I still have some lines from the old glue, which is fine. Let's go to recovery. these back together, you're going to screw it in with small screws, and that's going to be better than factory. All right, there you go, all ready for installation. When installing the headliner back in the vehicle, the most important thing is don't bend it. Every time you bend it, you're gonna put a wrinkle in it. Once you have it in place and sitting in there, it should look something like this. And this is where you need to start. This will line up everything. Start there. Then you can start putting everything else into play and you're all done.
Tom, you ain't doing no burnouts. You're burnt out. You're burnt out. You're burnt out. No, you're not doing that in my truck. I hope you're joking, right?